What's up, guys? Chris at Muncie Tactical here. Today we've got this is going to be rough. I don't know why they give them such long names. The Smith&Wesson M&P 9 Metal 2.0 Carry Comped. Glad I got that out. I'm pretty excited to have this here. I've seen various reviews, good, bad, kind of indifferent. First impressions of the pistol, though, you can see these slide serrations. I mean, just an absolutely gorgeous gun. The grip texture is absolutely phenomenal. Feels really good in the hand. As far as the way they've done everything, this front grip panel is got a little motion to it. Does a little wonky thing right there. I don't know if that's going to affect shooting or not, because when you grab it, it doesn't seem to make a whole lot of effect. But yeah, it's got the Holosun SCS on there. I really like those. I've got my light on it just so it fits my holster. It is a single ported comped 9mm. I've heard some people say that some of the competition aspects were not so great for it, but I feel like this is not necessarily strictly a competition style pistol. My thoughts on it were this was kind of a do-it-all pistol, so we'll see how it does today, and we'll kind of take it from there. All right, we got some Federal 115 loaded up. We'll see how this thing does. First shots, here we go. Well, it's another range day out here on the Fincham farm. You can hear the chickens crowing. So, initial impressions after the first mag, this thing is fast as all get out. It is completely unloaded. Wanted to show you this trigger. Sometimes these trigger safeties can, like, you can kind of pinch them over to the side and it'll kind of hang up the trigger a little bit. This one is done very nicely. Comes straight back. You got a nice wall there. Good clean break. And then that's the reset right there. That's your next shot. This thing is very fast, very flat shooting. That port is, I'm pretty impressed right now. They did a really good job with this. I've heard some negatives. I'm not experiencing any of that right now. This thing is just absolutely outstanding. This thing feels so good in the hand. I just kind of really, my goodness. I mean, that is fun as all get out. This thing is an absolute blast. They kind of come in. They're a little bit higher priced. Usually MSRP is about $1,000 on one of these. Sometimes you can pick them up for $950. You might be able to pick one up used for a really good deal. As far as everything goes, from what I've shot from this pistol, I'm not seeing a lot of the negatives that I've heard from other people. This thing is just solid. The grip texture here, some people have complained that right there, there's nothing there. But when I put my hand on it and I actually glue onto that, my palm still hits a lot of that. And that is grippy enough right there that I get a solid plant. And the recoil is almost nothing with that compensator. This thing is an absolute blast. Stop resisting. All right, let's just try it. Shoot shit here. I will tell you what, shooting that 124 grain through this thing is like freaking nothing. With that comp, like you don't, oh, it's stupid easy. Like anybody can pick up this pistol and shoot this thing. The 124s, that's where it's at. I personally like 124. I feel like it's got more of a push than it does a snap. Honestly, with this pistol, it really doesn't matter. It shoots them both great. I've not had any issues out of it whatsoever. But these 124s out of this comp pistol is like shooting freaking nothing at all. It is outstanding. Like you just. That's too much fun. As far as this thing goes, this is an absolutely outstanding pistol. I've had zero issues with it. I did have the one hiccup, but that malfunction was caused by me. I got up into the slide release. It is a little big, but for the majority of the people, I really don't see that being an issue with. It happened to me once out of the probably 60 rounds that I've thrown through this thing. Not really worried about that. Shootability, outstanding. Grip, as far as that goes, it's got a good grip to it. Could there be more up here? Absolutely. I'm not really super worried about that though, because for all intents and purposes of a do-it-all carry gun, this thing delivers. Not to mention, it is sexy as hell. It's got everything you could possibly want in it. It's got an outstanding trigger, the slide, the whole composition of the pistol. It's got the aluminum frame, adds a little bit of weight. It keeps it in that kind of Goldilocks zone because it's not too heavy to carry. It's not too light where you're adding recoil. The comp takes a whole bunch out of it. This thing is just outstanding. If you're looking into one for the price point that it comes in at, you get a whole lot of pistol for, I mean, it's a good chunk of money, but at the same time, if you're looking for something for home defense that anybody in your household can handle, I would say this would be probably top of the line right there. All right, here we are under the oak tree with a beer. Final thoughts on the Smith&Wesson M&P 2.0 metal carry comp. Thanks, Smith&Wesson. Some of us have to write that on 4473 background forms, and that's a pain in the ass. I'm glad it doesn't actually say all that bull crap on this firearm, but, you know, whatever. I'll move on. I digress. This thing was an absolute blast to shoot. If you've got the extra funds and you are thinking about purchasing one of these dudes, that is going to be a solid purchase. You are not going to go wrong with this thing. You are not going to be disappointed. It will do everything you want it to do. If you're wanting it for a home defense gun, absolutely. It will do it. If you're wanting it for a carry gun, absolutely. Now, the $1,000 price tag, self-defense situation, do you really want that going to the police for about 3 years? If that happens, probably not, but that's on your situation. Solid. Performer. Outstanding. You could shoot this thing in competition. You could carry this thing. You could use it at home defense. This is one of the most solid all-around pistols that I've seen come out so far. I am super excited with it. I'm super excited that you guys came out, hung out with me today. Thank you so much for being with me. Leave a like, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Muncie Tactical. Thank you guys. God bless.